Good morning. Hey
Good
guys,
morning.
so we have a dynamite training for you today. Colt Summers is going to be coming into you from Las Vegas. Colt has just been totally rocking it out, and is one of the people in the group that has, achieved a five-figure monthly result. So guys, if you want to learn how to go out there and win, you want to learn from someone that is doing it. And this is a guy that's doing it, but more importantly, has helped many other people in his team go out there and start creating an amazing income as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn over the host over to Colt. I see that we are already recording, so we are good there. And Colt, you are now the host.
Cool. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Good morning, Chris.
So we want to tell everybody to mute themselves unless you could do that from your phone. I mean, you can do it from your phone, but just make sure that everyone is muted. So guys, if you would, as you're coming on board, make sure you're muting yourself.
Go ahead and hit that mute upon entry button.
Yep. Take it away, brother.
All right. Good morning, everybody. So I'm actually in Laughlin, Nevada, and we're getting ready to go to Vegas tomorrow, but we're out here. I got invited, kind of voluntold to be on this call, it's still an honor to be on this call, sharing some plays that work, I'm going to go over how to get the new person started, the do's, some of the don'ts. A lot of this stuff has just been passed on from me from the very beginning 5 months ago. Just staying plugged in. The key, it's Saturday morning. I'm out here in Laughlin, Nevada, and I'm showing up. And like I said, Charlene just posted as well. You show up to go up, and the more you show up, the more your business will go up. The more you go up, you'll blow up. Like it's just staying plugged in, guys, and soaking up all this because obviously it's not me that's getting the result. I mean, I'm out in the field a lot, but it's having a team and it's sharing the product. It really sells itself, guys. So once you get good at, constantly having product, sharing the product, I order a lot of product, but I still seem like I never have product because I'm always out here sharing it. But just really when I'll just start a little bit about getting started for the new person. So when you have a new person get started, you really want to do a welcome call. And if you're not familiar with welcome calls, it's basically the Reader's Digest where you create a group for your new elopreneur and you really want to show them love, show them that we're different. And what we're finding out is that other companies doing this on people at the very beginning, you're building that relationship at the very beginning. Um, some people will just stick around just because of the positivity. You're part of something special. So, if that's not you, drink some more coffee, get some more of that dose in you, and naturally, you'll you know what I mean. You guys will keep loving up on your team, and that's key, guys. And with the welcome calls, it's about letting them speak and hearing out their whys. Robin Grigsby, or get them to cry, you know what I mean? So if you can really get a good welcome call and open up and ask them why they became an elopreneur, once you find out what their reason why for joining this, right? I mean, of course, we all want the opportunity. We all want to live a lifestyle, or not everybody is money driven. A lot of us aren't money driven, but we do want the good things in life. So you can really find out on the call. I have my pastor getting ready to sign up, and kind of says, I don't even know him that well on a personal level, but I know he wants to help a lot of people because he's getting results from the product. So we're going to have to find out his why he's doing it, how he's going to contribute. So like I said, that's key. Getting your new person started out is getting that welcome call, showing them your support, and, just letting them know, plug in your upline in a message thread and just say, hey, Joe, here's, so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. This is your direct upline support. hate using the word upline, but this is your community. Make sure you add them all, and then go from there, guys. And then some key plays that work. Once you get them started, you want to share with them. What I've been using is every time we get a new person is the curiosity post. There's a good one that's great for a new person starting out. It's got the 12 cups of coffee, and you simply say, I'm number 4, I'm number 5, I'm number 6, whatever. There's ones just I'm number so and so, and which that's a great that's what I'm using. So like I said, I'm just going to share what's working for myself. Like I said, our team is blowing up. We're duplicating what we're doing with our downline, and I share in private messages. With my new Elapreneur, I share them like 3 start off posts, and being consistent with those posts. They can post it. So the first one that I have my team use is the 12 cups of coffee. That way they don't know that their friends. It's a what do you say? It's a common post. It doesn't say anything about the business. It doesn't say anything about coffee, happy coffee, buying coffee. It's just a casual interaction post. People like to play along. So in the morning, you post a cup with 12 cups of coffee, and there you go. You're going to get some Facebook likes. You're going to get some comments, and then that right there, you help. That's too strong for me, LOL. Someone else say, oh, number 5, that looks kind of good. I could do that one. Just small conversation, not ever talking, just interacting with people. And then that way people think it's fun to go to your Facebook page, and they'll come back. And that's like I said, that's the best one that I've seen that we're using and working with. And then when the people who like it, those are the people that that are drinking coffee. Okay. And just remember, this is for your brand new Elapreneur. If you've already used this post, great. I tried using the hot or iced coffee post yesterday, and after an hour, I didn't get any likes. Well, I got a couple likes from a couple teammates, and I got maybe 2 comments. I deleted it. I'm going to this Brian Fryer training, trying to develop skills and get better. It's okay to delete something, guys. If it's not getting any activity on after an hour, and get it off your wall. It's okay. Even if you spend a lot of time, it just didn't work. That it's fine. Don't be too hard on yourselves. We just with that coffee cups. When you have people that like, and you can share with your new Elapreneur and say, okay, so this is key, guys. Your first comments when somebody likes it, because now that people are liking now they're probably coffee drinkers. So what you do is say, hey, thanks for participating on my Facebook post. Hey, thanks for liking my post. How have you been? You always ask them, how have they been? What's new? Just a generic, genuine conversation. This is a relationship business. This isn't, yes, we're in the direct selling, but once you develop people skills, and there's so much help here, the SOS trainings and everything going on, guys, it's really, when you develop your personal level skills and not being, just genuine, loving up on people, positivity, stuff like that, your business will benefit as well. So for instance, you get a like on that copy post, you're going to go over there and say, hey, Joe, how have you been? Thanks for liking my post. There's more. Be you, however you want to respond. I never tell my team. I would never tell my team anything to do, and I make that straight up and straight clear. I'm only going to suggest you. I can only do you allow me to coach you guys? Do you allow me to share some advice? It's always kind of, for me, it's still a sketch whenever I do say it. I still have fear. I'm still learning. I'm still developing skills. But yeah, it's uncomfortable for me to say, hey, do you mind if I coach you? Because who am I to coach somebody? You know what I mean? But then again, when we're having a team full of success, I got to give myself a little bit of credit. And same for you guys. The numbers don't mean that you are great at anything. You know what I mean? It just means that you have a team that's working and doing stuff. But even if you're barely at a bronze or getting there, you know, you still bring everything to the table. You still want to act like a leader. You know, our company's built on act as if, you know, act as if you're that ambassador. Take control of your business and start doing this. You know, start being on the phone calls, as many as you can. And so like I said, I would love to. I'm gonna scroll over here to some comments, see if anybody has any questions. But just going off of that, kind of getting off track with the inbox. So you're gonna help your elopreneur when they respond. You know, you brought them into this business, so it's your responsibility to help. You're not building their business, but you're there to guide them and to help them win, because the more people you help win, the more that you win. So it's really good. And if you can't always be there, you know, connect them with your upline support, and let them know that they don't have to go directly to you, because when you guys build that open relationship, that they have a team of support, if they can't get a hold of you, you know, they're going to flip out and be like, oh man, I can't get a hold of my sponsor. How am I going to, you know, this person's trying to order. You know, you need to really connect them. That's key to have an open relationship with all your sponsors, your direct team, even sidelines. You know, we're all here to win together, guys. So yeah, I want to go off that. And for some reason, I still can't see any of the messages. Okay, Colt, is that guideline for post and Elapreneur 411? Anything that I discuss, guys, please reach out on Facebook and message me personally, and I will send you guys the post. I will send you guys the 12 coffee cups. The hot or ice one is a great one for your new Elapreneurs. And then I also screenshotted a couple of generic posts that have nothing to do with our business. So it's not spammy. It is not. People don't know. That's the advantage of your new Elapreneur, and you want to run with that advantage for at least 2 weeks. That's what I'm trying to do. A lot of times they're a customer for a week and they have already lost 5 pounds, and they really want to share that they've lost 5 pounds yet. But don't let the cat out of the bag too early, you know. And Ricky Durant is really my first time in the business. You know, I was with another company, and it's been 1 year in this business, in this industry. And, you know, I lost about 14, 15 pounds in 2 weeks. I was on a keto diet and taking a supplement, and I wanted to post. I wanted to share with the world. And Ricky's like, Colt, no, you wait, use, and you know, I wanted to show, but he wanted me to save that weight loss one, because you're going to get the most likes probably on the fat loss. People love fat loss. That's just, people want to see before and after, want to see results. That's just human nature or whatever. Use that. Wait a while for that one, okay? If you can, it will be key to your business, because obviously that's going to probably be the biggest hit one. So you want to save that, and in the meantime, you're curiosity, such as, wow, I just powered through my day, took the kids to school, cleaned the house, I feel great. I haven't had this much energy since I was 21. And being consistent. So the next day, wow, I'm a woman, I feel like Superman. This stuff is incredible. So when you say this stuff is incredible, you're not giving out, you know, hashtag, you know what I mean? If you did, trust me, because I'm all out there on social media now. People know I have the happy copy. I'm showing pictures, but I've been doing this, you know, for 5 months. So I've let the cat out of the bag. At the same time, I still try to be creative, and not give too much on a post, you know, because I know there's still new friends that I'm requesting, and hey, who knows? It's worked sometimes, you know. I'm like, so you can still use it, but once you let the cat out the bag, you're really going to people are going to know. So save that, the weight loss pictures, or what you're doing, you know. And then when you do create a post that says you're having all this energy and you're feeling great, you want to respond when people say, what are you using? Do not say, do not put in the comments. Just simply put, I will private message you. And like I said, so this training right now, guys, is for anybody who's really brand new and hasn't got the social media aspect of growing the business, of being creative, or not really creative, but mysterious curiosity posts and stuff like that, because that's seriously been the key to our business with my fiance and I. And it's strictly social media. We haven't had a car for the longest time, for the first 5 months of our business, and we've just been able to connect with people, catching up with old friends by, keeping your eyes open for them coffee posts. When people have coffee posts and they're drinking a picture of a coffee, that's a great um, person you want to connect with privately. Just like, but don't reach out and say, do not say coffee or your business in the first sentence. That is key, guys. You want to say, if you see your friend drinking coffee, hey, Sarah, how have you been? What's going on? Like her post, follow her for a few days before you reach out to her or something, show that you're maybe following her. But yeah, definitely. And then you can say, if whatever your conversation is, follow up with, oh yeah, hey, I saw you drink some Starbucks. You know, do you drink Starbucks a lot or anything like that? And then she says, yeah, sure, whatever she says, just be like, oh, okay, great. I really have something that since you're a coffee drinker, I have something. I can send you a free sample. I really think you're gonna enjoy it. I think you might really love this stuff as well. It's really great. What's the best address I could send it to you? And when you say free, and when you say, that I got something you might enjoy, or I got something that you'll probably love, like I do, you'll get their address. And there's a better script for that when you go to SOS training. So I'm not here to give you all, the keys and from SOS training, because you guys really want to go to the SOS training. That way, when you have someone else at the training events, that they leave fired up, they leave with nothing but the vision and the dream of getting to work, starting their online, being better on approaching, being better on sampling. They even tell us how to package. Like, they get nitty gritty at SOS training on. They'll break out a package of do's and don'ts, basically, of the best way, because this is our company and we want to represent. This is the first time somebody hears about our company, so they get a piece of a letter in the mail. You're going to want it packaged the best way. You're going to want that professional approach, because when they see it, they're going to be like, oh, wow, this is nice. If you just do it in a white envelope, which is okay, guys, but they really, that's on you. Basically, like, first impressions are everything. So when you get a what's his name? I think it's Joe Locke. He had a turquoise. He found it on Amazon, a turquoise bubble envelope, and then he orders from the Ellepreneur store the package, put a sticker on there. Really, really nice, really, really professional. I just ordered mine from Ellepreneur store to get my packages. The little bubble wrap, and make it look pretty. Because before it was, I'm a guy. I didn't take the time. I just got an orange bubble wrap envelope, but now, am I able to invest a little bit more in my business? So, so not only, guys, so it's like I said, we are having amazing success, and I know I give all glory to God. He's been blessing us, and of course, my team, and it's not my team, it's our team. My fiance, we've worked together. Our team has just kept sharing and sharing, and it's growing out of effect, which is amazing. But shoot, I was really gonna go somewhere with that. All right, so sorry, guys. Before I got on this call, I didn't have internet service. I was freaking out for the last hour. I've been trying to get Wi-Fi connected here at the Harris, and finally I did, just 5 minutes before I got on this call. So, all right, let me try to cover some key points and think of some do's and don'ts. So yeah, definitely, guys, with social media, that's our key thing. That's our I guess our money winner right there. Is we've hardly, and this, like I said, we've been doing this for 4 months, and I think yesterday I let the cat out of the bag. I slipped up and I took a picture of the full Elevosity packaging. So you still want to keep that mysterious. You still don't want to cover it up. Like, if anybody's new, I can't see who's all on and who's new, but and most of you guys should know this. But if you don't know this, definitely let your teammates know. Don't be blasting pictures of Elevosity name brand. Don't, or the Elevate coffee brew. Don't give it all out. Cover it up. If this is the label, go ahead and cover that up, guys. Most of y'all know the tricks right there. So it's what we're doing is it's like attraction marketing. It's curiosity. It's creating the buzz. And what I'm learning most is going off of excitement. A lot of Facebook knows who I am. Facebook knows that I have got the happy coffee by now. So, but at the same time, if you're consistent, it pays off, because as long, it doesn't matter if you're not getting 10 likes, 5 likes, 100 likes. If your likes go down because, and you're thinking, oh man, this ain't, it's true. It's real. If, excuse me, if you make a post, nobody's liking it. Like I said, Brian Fryer says after an hour, it's okay to take it down. But at the same time, if you're getting a couple likes, it doesn't mean people aren't watching you. It doesn't mean people aren't following, because I still, by being consistent, I just had a lady say, Cole, I've been following your story for 3 months. You're such a blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm really like, really? You've been watching me for 3 months and you never said like, or you never even commented or said anything? I was like, but it's okay, because guess what? We're having that conversation now, and I'm excited to start that conversation. Like, oh, thank you so much for reaching out. Now I'm so glad you reached out to me, and when people see your excitement, like Greg Ammerman I'm so glad, like Greg Ammerman keeps stressing out, like people buy into your excitement. So whether you are or not, and genuinely, this product has changed me in a better mood, a better attitude. And at the same time, this is our business. This is how we eat. This is how I feed my family and survive. So shoot, if they're saying faith it till you make it, or whatnot, I'm gonna show that extra excitement. It don't bother me. I'm not fake. I'm not scam. I'm like, I'm genuinely jacked up. But if I could be an extra jacked up to get an extra sell, or an extra connection, well then for sure, and that's what I'm saying. If you guys are just like nonchalantly sharing it, then maybe nonchalantly your business is nonchalantly growing. But if you're constantly being consistent at exciting, sharing this out with having new conversations on Facebook, at least 2 a day, and it's so easy to do 5 a day. It's so easy to, because once you get going, you're excited to do more. So just going off that excitement, like you find something good, a good way to interact with. Just go back to all your Facebook posts and see who's liked it. It could be for 2 months ago. You got all your Facebook posts. Hopefully, you're posting on social media, because that's exposure to your business. So the more exposure, the more customers, and you're changing the world. And the good thing is, guys, like anybody who's on this call, if you're not where you want to be, don't worry about it. We're just getting started. Bigger and better things are going to happen with the training videos, with our back office, with all the great stuff. But at the same time, it doesn't happen overnight. So your success, you can't compare yourself with anybody else. Just keep doing it. And I promise you, if you keep planting the seeds might sprout next month, or they might sprout 6 months from now. But as long as you keep doing if you're staying plugged in and staying positive about it and don't give up, I promise you guys will be platinum in no time. Whatever your goals are, you guys can get them here. And I know that we've never been part of a team that's winning like this. Seen so many people just you know what I mean? It's unbelievable. It's true, because some people didn't have faith and they didn't believe it till it takes other people to believe in them for them to believe in themselves. And when you have your support, like Abani, Ricky, Krishweda, they're all plugged in every direction. So they're all saying the same, be consistent, because it really works, guys. And I just want to say, just give up, because like I said, in 3 months, you'll have somebody saying, oh, I've been following you for so long. People are watching no matter what. If you have a story, an inspiring story, be shy to share it, because other people can relate, and you've never even thought. If you connect with one person in 6 months, but it's a life change, you know what I mean? That person, you build a relationship with them. That's all that matters. If you're doing positive things in this world and helping others, guys, like that money can't pay how that gratification feels. So at the same time, guys, I know that with the product we have and with the coach, and I from Chris Schweda, and I know I am, and Brian and Amy and Ian and Ricky. because I am just basically a mold of them, and I'm trying to be. I'm trying to soak up it and the positivity. I've got people saying, "Cool, how do you stay so positive?" I'm like, well, I'm listening to Chris Schweda on, when we're having these growing challenges, it's like, okay, that's true. I'm going over guy trying to in issue right now is not about if you don't, but guess what? Are you gonna quit? Like, if you guys quit, man, oh my goodness, you're just gonna see everybody that didn't quit just be successful, and our lives change. So do not give up, do not quit, because, like I said, if you didn't know, the CEO and Judy and Mark, they all decided to bless my family with a brand new car. You know, the people who do that thing, their heart, it's not about the money. Their heart is about helping people, and they're helping, they're getting the system help, but they want to help us all. And if you guys could have a glimpse of how I feel and how I know that their hearts, and seeing their hearts in public. Mark Willison was on my front porch crying, telling me that our story just affected his heart. And to see a grown man cry at your front door, it's not business related, on a personal level, guys, that's life changing. To know that you're in the right place, uh, obviously right timing, but we're at the right place. We have the right people, the right genuine. And me personally, to know that people are built. Most people here from the corporation are have a faith. It's so humbling. I know we're gonna get through it all, and just stay plugged in, guys. And get on with your new people. It could be bombarding to send them. Okay, we got a training call. We got a training call. We got a training call. You're gonna know who the people are that want to be on all the training calls, because that was me. And when you do show up, you go up, and when you do get on those calls, you're gonna know more. You're gonna know more, and you're gonna learn more. You're gonna be able to duplicate it and get results, because they're sharing how to share the product. They're sharing how to be successful. They're sharing the do's and don'ts. So of course you want to be on as many calls as you can, but what's real is the new person getting started out. You don't want to put a cloud of, you got to do this, got to do this, got to do this, because they're most people are starting out part-time. Most people have a full-time job. Okay. So this is just a little bit extra. When you throw too much on them, they might be turned away. So just encourage them to hop on one phone call, one team training a week. And if they can do that, then watch what happens after 2 weeks. You can get them on two. They should be excited after 2 weeks, after two phone calls, to let them know, hey, guys, okay, after 2 weeks, you can see their activity levels, and follow and go where they're at. Walk with them or run with them. And if they're ready to run, then get them on every call. And it's your responsibility, because a lot of times, and I can be the first to admit, I've let people slip out the cracks. We're growing, and I know some people maybe need some extra help. Maybe they're ready, but we haven't, as a leader, reached out to them personally to give them that spark. So some key things right now is guys, is go to your promoters, look in your back office, and see your team line, and reach out to your team. Say hi, how you doing, what's going on, not about the business, but about their life. How are things going? Okay. And when you build that relationship with your team, it's always God, family, business. So God first, family second, and then business. We always give family the time they need to be with their kids, and their people aren't going to be taken away from that. But when you build that, when you go back today, this weekend, and reach out to your team, you know check up on them, build their morale. Just say, hey, what's going on? Cool. Support them and what they're doing, or whatever they're doing. And then you can say, hey, is there anything in the business? Hey, okay, so on the business level, they're gonna know. Be yourself, and talk to them. Get to know, see where they're at, if they need any help, or just say, hey, okay, cool. After you guys had that conversation of what's going on in their life, what they got going on this weekend, say, hey, what's going on? How you doing this weekend? What do you got going on? All right, cool. Hey, is there anything? Do you need me to send out a free samples? You're the leader. Why don't you just go back and ask your team, hey, do you got a couple addresses? I'll send you 3 free samples this week. you can invest in your business. So like I said, we're at a level where we're making more income. Well, guess what that means? That means we're buying more product, because without this company, without this industry or this product, we wouldn't be where we're at right now. And we want to keep where we're at. So we're going to be able to do more with having more income to buy more product, to get more sampling out. You know, we're out here in Laughlin, Nevada, getting ready to go to a concert tonight and then going to Vegas tomorrow. But guys, we're working. You know, I'm sober. I'm out here freaking going to go to the pool and of course talk about Happy Coffee. And I'm trying to spread the business wherever you're at. You can have there's a Starbucks in there. You know, maybe I'll just hang out over there, bring my laptop down there, and you know, connect. So wherever you're at, I just want to say that there's no limit to how fast you can go, how fast you can grow, or who you can talk to, because what we have is obviously, you know, like, this is just preaching to the choir, because you guys are all showing up. You guys all know this. You guys are all here to learn and get better. So like, I'm trying to share some new information. I'm really just duplicating what's been taught and what's been shown to me with getting people started on the welcome calls, getting the excitement in the team, try to see what else I could really share that we're having success, that's working for us. The Facebook posts are awesome. And really, when I do bring on somebody new, is I ask them if they could send me 5 addresses, and then I'll get their first 5 people the product on their behalf, you know. And if you guys, like I said, you guys can private message me. I'm here, and I will definitely don't feel like, never feel that I'm too busy. And second, just because we're sidelines, if you're not on my direct team, doesn't mean we're all in the same team, guys. And I'll go on about, okay, getting samples out. Okay, so if you guys are struggling, you know, we all struggle. So here's one that's working. It's pretty awesome. Is talking to your customers, is asking them, hey, this is for your previous customers already. Ask them, say, hey, would you like a couple free samples of the new product? Maybe send them some Keto Cray, something that they haven't had. Send them some, sorry, there's a plane. Send them some hot chocolate. Say, hey, would you mind? Sorry, guys. Say, would you mind taking a picture of you holding a coffee mug and saying, oh, I'm happy for this Happy Coffee, or I'm excited to try this and see how the energy works. Have your customers create a curiosity post, and if they do that, send them a couple free samples, you know, maybe 2. This is going to get more views. And like I said, this is key on social media, guys, because this is strictly what we've been doing, and we kind of fell away from that. You know, I've been so excited to get samples out and getting addresses, but now when I first did that, is I would say, okay, hey, just promise me, and use your own wording. You don't have to be verbatim and use exactly what I say, but I say, hey, can you just do me a favor when you get it? Can you take a picture of the product? And I don't even tell them to cover it up. You should. Sometimes I forget about it, and they blast it and share it on my wall. But I say, can you take a picture of the product and post it on and tag me in it? 9 out of 10 times, sure, no problem. But you know, you're gonna have those customers that maybe not want to let anybody know. So whatever, I'll send them because I know it's gonna work and they're gonna become a customer. But yeah, really, and then you can go back. So you can go back to your old customer. Hey, do you know anybody else who, or you can, first of all, when you start that conversation with your old customer or your new customer, follow up with them. Say, hey, how you liking the product? How are things how are things going? You know, don't talk about the business or the coffee in the first sentence. So even with your customers, hey, how are things going? If they don't respond, okay, then it's depending on how you are. But you know, my fiance, she's kind of, I'm like, hey, did you follow up? And she's like, no. I'm like, who cares? Like, it's time to just be straight up with people. So after a couple hours, I'll say, if I'm like trying to get stuff done that day, I'll say, hey, I'm just following up to see how you're loving the coffee, seeing if you're getting the benefits, and start naming the benefits. So that's a good one. When you're trying to get results, and just say, to make them say a positive answer, say, hey, did you feel the lack of appetite when you took it? Did you feel the energy? or did you just feel good? Like which one? Most people are saying that they felt the appetite suppressant right away. You know, that's what I feel most. And then so you can get your new customers, old customers to post on Facebook. You can get the new people you're sending samples to, and you're not asking for anything in return, and just to have them post. That way you're getting more views. And I'm guys, it's we got back to that like within the last few, and it's just back. And then when people say they love it, a great response would be, "Oh, hey, great, Mindy. Do you love it enough to be a customer for just 30 days, or do you love it enough to get paid to share it? You know, or do you love it enough, to get paid to share it?" That's what I would use. Or they say, "Hey, man, I really like this coffee." I'm like, "Okay, great. Are you ready to get started for 30 days? Do you like it enough to get started for 30 days, or do you like it enough to make some extra income? Are you allergic to making extra cash?" And then they're gonna laugh. They always do. Vincent and Chris share this. I'm pretty sure Vincent got me on this one, and it's worked every time. And it's cool because it was new and uncomfortable to say, "Hey, are you allergic to making extra cash?" But guys, it works. When people are giving you positivity, you can sit and they're like, "Oh," they'll laugh. "Of course, I'm not allergic to making extra cash." You're like, "Okay, great. Well, here's a video here when you have talk, see where they're at, see what you can send them if they want to know more. I usually share them a Zoom call that's on YouTube, and then and if not, what I do is I get 5 customers from them. I get 5 addresses. I always follow up with your customers. Say, "Hey, do you know anybody else who would benefit from the coffee? Hey, do you know anybody else who drinks coffee?" They're gonna say, "Yeah, of course I know people that drink coffee." "Okay, cool. Well, here, let me get 5 addresses, and I'll say it's from you." And then you do that, you send out those 5 to their friends and family. Those friends and family are going to be hitting up that girl like Mindy, and before she even knows it, she's going to have a business and she's going to be ready to sign up. So you're building her business and she's not even in the business, and that's pretty cool. I got that from Vincent as well. So like I said, guys, we're all here to support each other, to help each other, and I'm trying to just um, share what's working with our team. We're just being active, and the more that you're active, the more that you're trying to build a business, make it happen. Obviously, just the more seeds you plant, the odds are in your favor. And like I said, we do have at the SOS training, we do have it's called a stat sheet, or your 50 names, and that's a good way to keep track of your business. That's good for your new entrepreneurs who are struggling, or who are having success. They're having success getting all the samples out, but maybe they're not they're not getting the customers. So that's, you're gonna see they're like, "Well, I got 40 samples out, and I've got 3 customers. What am I doing wrong?" Okay, well then that's when you get on a phone with them, and it's the follow-ups. Okay, it's okay. Well, how are we responding? Let's see what you're working, because obviously the first 40 haven't worked so good. So after that first trial, you're gonna have to switch it up. They're not saying you're doing anything wrong, but it this stuff is too good to for people not to be getting on board. So it's okay to critique yourself, to have a coach, to switch up some verbiage, because it could be something that the verbiage is whatever. And trust me, I'm the first one. Like, I need all the help and all the coaching I can get. And trust me, I would spend with Ricky Durant. He's been the toughest coach on me, but I appreciate every single thing. I would spend 45 minutes editing a Facebook post, describing how I feel, how amazing this opportunity is, or whatever. And then he says, "Colt, you got to delete it." I'm like, "What?" And I try to leave it up there for like 30 minutes, just like, "Oh, I will," just trying to see what I can get off of it. But, just listen to your upline, listen to your coaches. This is your business. What do they say? It's a business of your own, but you're not in business alone. And we're here to help you guys, and everybody is. Their best interest is in you. So don't ever take anything personal, because if you do, then you're just going to limit yourself, and just let it go. Just realize what this opportunity can really do, and what we're a part of, guys. And man, like, this has only been, it's May. We've been, since the new compensation plan has been released, since January, 5 months. Just wait until December. Wait until a year. Like this is insane. We're going to open up Hong Kong. The things that are coming, um, there's going to be a soft launch, I believe, in October. They said, don't. If it doesn't happen, whatever, guys. Just know that the great things are coming our way, and we're part of it. So, and I'm pretty sure whatever area you're at, if you're across the country, anywhere, you're one of the few that still have this. Nobody. The greatest thing about this opportunity is nobody knows who we are yet, and use that to your advantage and share. Be excited about that. Be excited about the opportunity when you share this with people that you meet. Yeah, like, dude, nobody knows what it is. It's lighting people up in 15 minutes, and they always say don't puke on somebody, and it's hard for me. That's just me, and generally, it is what it is. That's just me. I know that's an area where I fell at, but at least I'm aware of it, and I'm trying to get better. If it takes my fiance to elbow me to shut the heck up, then I'll shut the heck up and be like, okay, let somebody else talk. And that's key, is letting somebody else speak, and especially somebody new when they're trying the product, because you're going to be like, oh yeah, that's what everybody says, and then you're going to keep sharing about how amazing you feel and how many lives you change, because we're all doing a lot of life changing. But let's put it in their perspective. Let them speak more, and just ask them more questions to have them speak more. And that's a real way on developing yourself and developing, the people relationships, because you've got two ears, one mouth, use your ears, whatever you got more of. You got two for a reason, stuff like that. So, like I said, all right, guys. Well, I sorry for not having everything verbatim and things. So, all right, here we go. I can see you guys commenting. Can you share in group chat? I can share anything with you guys. I do have the post. I have like a 3 posts that I send to each new entrepreneur, and then I let them know to be consistent. As in, don't just post once a week. If you guys are just posting once a week, step it up. Really step it up. You need to be doing at least 2 to 3 posts a week. You don't need to be doing it, but it would be huge of you. Like I said, I'm never gonna tell you what to do, but if you want people, if being consistent will pay off, and you'll start getting more views. But if you just do 1 a week, the odds of somebody seeing that are not as high. Whether you're doing 3 posts a week, excuse me. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate some positive feedback, guys. And like I said, if you don't relate with me, that's okay, because next week there's gonna be somebody else on giving more value, more, you know what I mean, structural. I'm more of a action. I think it's a summer personality, or yellow. The greens can be more, key on the tools and highlighting the do's and don'ts, or just great advice. So like I said, I'm just here sharing, you guys, honestly, what's working best is we're out there. So we're, yeah, the ranks and stuff, they're amazing, but that doesn't matter. We're in the field. That's our biggest thing, and our biggest key to success is we're in the field. We're out there grinding and hustling and sharing as much as we can. And then with our teammates, like our hearts are big to help other people out. So if we have to help out and front product to our team, that's great. We're gonna do that, even if that means I'm low on product, and then I gotta go to my upline and get more product. I'm try to be as best servant leader as I can. I'm working on developing skills and being the best I can be. But we're in the field constantly. So that's where it comes. If the more action you take, we're not going to just sit back. Oh yeah, we got platinum. We're at 20,000 volume. We've made it. No way, Jose. What we have is too special to not keep working. So if you're not excited about what we have and about our product and about being the first, the opportunity and being the first can be huge for you guys. You don't have to know anybody in another country, but this is network marketing. This is, it's who that knows somebody. You never know who your rock star is. Usually it's your 4th level deep. So it's the person you shared it to that shared it to somebody. And then the person that you originally shared it to, they're not even doing anything. They're not even in the business. It's usually 4 levels deep is where you find that rock star who knows everybody, who's just like you, or who wants to build a business, or, a stay-at-home mom who says that she's going to make it happen. And she's the one who gets it done. And of course, the people above them will all benefit. And that's the beautiful thing about this industry. It's you get paid, you get rewarded for starting. You're getting rewarded for just starting and sharing at least one time. So, but at the same time, after being 4 levels deep, that person who you started with, who ain't there anymore, they're probably not going to have their strive for 5. They're not going to be, you know, they're just going to be getting some extra income, but they're not going to be taking advantage of it the way they should or the way that they could. So just remember that, guys, that just keep doing what you're doing. It's going to pay off, and being consistent. And if you never need a moral boost or boast or anything like that, guys, plug in with your team. We're all here to lift each other up, elevate each other, and God bless you all. So I appreciate your guys' time. I know it's Saturday. Have a blessed, amazing weekend. And all right, I'm gonna check the thread group real quick if you had any questions. If not, that's all I really have to share. All right. If you guys, anybody want to, I'll try to unmute you guys. So let me see this. Unmute all. All right, you're all unmuted. So just be aware of that. So anybody had any questions?
Yeah. So your own bed did fit in there then.
Okay.
I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna go get that.
It's all good. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Have a blessed day. When will replay be available? Not sure. That's up to Chris Schweda. Chris Schweda might not be at home, guys. So private message me if you can. God bless.
Bye, Colt. Great job. Thank you for sharing.
Good job.
You rocked it.
Rock.
Thank you. It was my first time, guys. So obviously.
You did awesome, Colt. Thank you.
I appreciate that. God bless you. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Eileen from BC, Canada here. You did an awesome job. I got great value. Thank you.